Crownies, welcome back to a new vlog. As you can see, today I'm alone again. The reason is Charmie is out with her family and I decided to stay home. But I want to take the chance to make a new vlog with you, a sit and talk vlog about an update about me here living in the Philippines. The reason why I decided to do it is because there were some comments about differences between Germany or my culture and Filipino culture. I had some vlogs about it, but of course, you know, opinions change with time you're living here. Things you saw are not able to saw in the beginning. Sometimes you see it now on a different side, or you have make new experience what changed your opinion. So I thought it would be interesting for you to talk with you again about how I see the difference between Western countries like Europe or America, and especially Germany, compared to Philippines. And this is not to make like, I do not want to offend people. I don't want that some people feel bad or something. It is just my opinion, and I just hope that it will help also cultures to come together and to learn from each other, especially couples, that they know a little bit better about the other side, and also maybe it gives you a good feeling to know that some situations or problems you have in your relationship, that you are not the only couple who has this, okay? My idea is that I talk 5 good points, what I like here, what I admire here in the Philippines in the first vlog, and then we're gonna make a second vlog about the 5 things I do not like in the Philippines. What I like in the Philippines, and this is something you will not find in any place in Germany, but you can say that in general Filipinos are very friendly people. And I never had this in my life here since I live here, that I was in a situation where a Filipino out of nowhere starts a fight or a discussion or give mean attitude to me personally. And this is something what you can explore here mostly. I know, for example, in Germany, maybe you have this situation a couple of times that when you go in a store and there's a woman as a cashier, some of them, they give you a little bit kind of attitude, and you can see that they really don't like their jobs. Maybe they are underpaid and other things. But here in the Philippines, for me, in general, I have this feeling that people they enjoy their life. There's also a bad thing about it that will come in the next vlog. What I admire the most is that for the facts that most people here in the Philippines are not really rich, or they have not a very luxury life, and even the middle level people who has a job and who has constantly income, their life is not great and not luxury, but they are still laughing and they still find reasons to smile and to enjoy their life. This is something what I really admire a lot here in the Philippines. It's a little bit different than in Germany, because in Germany the people, they have so many things, you know, they have life insurance, they have health insurance and retirement, and they have work, they have income, they can live in a world where they can talk and live free, but they are always a little bit, I would say moody. The next thing what I like, this number 2, is the family bond. In the Philippines, you can really feel how strong the family bond is. And I know that a lot of Germans or people from Europe or America, they would say, hey, I also have a great bond with my family. What he's talking about, you know, we all love our families. Yes, but in the Philippines, you have more the feeling of family. Also in this case, there are some things I don't like, what will also be in the other part, and then where I say about things I do not like. But you can feel here that family has a higher value compared to Western countries, because in Germany, for an example, kids are raised to get adult, and once they are adult, they have to live for themselves. So parents try their best to give them everything what they need in education and also in money and perspectives in life. But the goal is that the kids are living independently and not reliable on the parents. Also, the parents are not relying on them. But here, the possibilities they have, and also the system here leads the Filipinos to live way closer in a family bond, even they become adult and the kids are old. Because here's not like retirement insurance or health care, or not so much money they can earn that they can live for themselves. So the family as a secureness and the family as a insurance once something happened to you is way higher than in Western countries. And this is something as a German or as a American you need to adjust. Okay, that's what they always say. When you get married to a Filipina, you get married to the whole family, and this is part of the culture here. The next thing what I want to say is number 3 is that it is actually a little bit funny, but Filipinos are very helpful people. They are helpers, okay? And they always try to fix a situation. But it's a little bit funny because actually when you try to get closer into this topic, you realize that the fact that they are always helping you has to do with the fact that they are very curious people. In Philippines or here in Bohol, they call it chismoso or chismosa when it's a woman. That is like, or chica chica, that is like they want to know what is going on. And there are so funny experience I have made already. For example, when you're driving with your bike and you stop nowhere, and for example you have a broken tire or something, there will always be 1 or 2 Filipinos who stop, because they do not stop or they do not come out of their houses because in the beginning they say, oh, there is someone who needs help. In the beginning they are curious, they want to know what is going on there, why this foreigner is staying outside there and parking his bike. And then they come to you and they say, hello, what's going on? What is your name? Where are you from? And then you start talking to them. And from that moment, they say, your tire is broken, okay. And then they look and they check, and then they say, oh, there is a shop, they can help you. Or, when you ask them, where's the direction to find a new tire? I need help, I need support, I need service. They help you by themselves if they can. Or at least they give you the information you need to have. You can also say this is also something what happened in Germany, but based on my experience, I know that Germans, when there's something happen, you see it a couple times that they just go their way, and because they are focused on phone, or they are focused on their life, on their own struggle, so they delete their surroundings, they skip the surroundings and they are always in their bubble. So it leads you in Germany that sometimes you have this feeling that you are alone, also in other Western countries. But here in the Philippines, the people are so curious that it doesn't matter what's gonna happen to you, there will always be people around who you can ask for help because of their nature, The number 4, what I really like here in the Philippines and what I admire is the fact that Filipinos are so multi-talents, okay? I'm always wondering that Charmie's brothers, for an example, they have so much knowledge in so many things. They are not like in Germany or in Western countries, we are trained to be specialized. Okay, everything in Germany, it's about perfectionist. Okay, when you are a chef, you try be the best chef in the kitchen. Okay, and you do not focus on other things. Of course, you have hobbies and you also have other passions or other free time activities. But when it comes to work, when it comes to what you how you make your money, you are more on specializing and being perfect in what you are doing. In the Philippines, the people, I have noticed by myself, the people are not this specialized workers, but they have a lot of knowledge about different things, you know. They know how to be a farmer, they know how to kill and produce meat by themselves, they know how to go fishing, they know how to repair an engine, they know how to build a house. It is not the best house, but at least you can live in this house. They know how to, they talk all English, Visayan and Tagalog. They are multi-language people. And this is what I really like here in the Philippines, is that these people are so knowledgeable about different things. Not in everything specialized, what also leads you to problems. We're going to also talk about it in the other part. But you can say that a Filipino, it doesn't matter if it's a woman or it's a man, they have not just one talent. They have always multiple things where they are good in it. And the reason for this is quite easy, because I have observed that Filipinos are living way closer to the nature, and this is my last part, the fifth part I like the most here in the Philippines, is how you can see and observe how kids in the Philippines, for example, they are playing outside, you know, they play, they have not much toys or like PlayStation or Xbox or something, so they need to find other ways to make themselves busy and enjoy life, and they are so happy with little things, you know. You can always go in the province and you will always see kids who are using a wheel, and then they use a stick and they start running and kicking this and pushing this wheel all the time. And it's so funny because me as a German, I know this game, but I know it from my grandparents, because it was my grandparents and my parents who played these games. I never saw any child in Germany doing this, you know. So you sometimes have the feeling that the Filipinos are living like 50 years back, but you can see it as a negative things, but I see it as a positive part, because they, like I said, they are living so close with the nature, what makes me really wondering all the time, again and again, and I'm always amazed, okay, how they are able to use things what they find in the forest or in the jungle, and then they create something about it, you know. When they wanna make a lechon, you know, like a pork, and they wanna roast it, they go in the jungle, they find bamboo, and then they use the bamboo to make to let the pig turn, you know, and they make fire with what they have, and the kids are playing with what they find outside. So that's also the reason why I think that Filipinos has so much talents and they have so much skills, because they learn in a very young age to make big things with just small possibilities, and that makes them sometimes very creative. And this is what I learn here all the time, again and again. Yeah, Crownies, that was the first part of my vlog, a short update and what I like in the Philippines and what I like in the Filipino culture. I hope you can learn from it. I hope that it will help some Western people to come closer to the Philippines and to the Filipino culture. And like I said, I say it again, this is my opinion. This is how I see the world from my side. This is how I see the Philippines from my side. For sure, there are also people who think there are so many other things you could say about the Philippines. For sure, there is. But I decided to pick my 5 things I like the most. I do this vlog especially for foreigners who wants to live here in the Philippines or wants to understand the Filipino culture more. I also hope that it will help Filipino couples to have understanding for each other. But like I said, I will do another vlog in the next days. I think the next vlog will be my 5 parts about things I do not like here in the Philippines. I do not like in Filipino culture. And I think this will be also very interesting for foreigners and also for Filipinos who has a foreigner husband or boyfriend, because it will help you as a Filipino to understand how we Western people grown up, and maybe it will also explain why sometimes cultures like Philippines and Germans or American crash into each other, and it will lead some misunderstandings. But we're gonna see it in the next time, and don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Bye bye.